Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Alejandro Garnacho close to signing a new long-term Man United contract. Argentine youngster Alejandro Garnacho is close to putting pen to paper on a new long-term contract at Manchester United, according to The Telegraph. The 18-year-old has enjoyed a rapid rise under manager Erik ten Hag this term, and he is currently regarded as a game-changing option off the bench. Garnacho has 7 goal contributions for United since his debut and recently provided a superb assist for Marcus Rashford's winner in the Manchester derby. It's now reported that the teenager is close to committing to an improved deal beyond June 2025. The club have taken time on the negotiations. Erik ten Hag has been pitching for a new deal at the right level, such that Garnacho maintains the hunger to perform. Garnacho has been outstanding in several games for United, but Ten Hag has continued to limit his minutes such that he can stay grounded and perform at a high level. The youngster's attitude has also improved from the summer, where he was late for a couple of team meetings. Ten Hag decided to drop him for one of the pre-season friendlies. The club are now in the process of handing a pay rise to the talented star. He is currently one of the lowest earners at £5,000 a week and deserves to earn at least £50,000 weekly. However, we don't be surprised if Ten Hag has recommended a much lower salary with plenty of incentives. The Dutch tactician knows how to handle upcoming talents from his time at Ajax. He was key to the development of several stars including Antony, Lisandro Martinez, Donny van de Beek, De Jong and De Ligt. Garnacho could turn into a world beater under him. Manchester United get a major boost as Jadon Sancho returns to first-team training. Jadon Sancho last featured for Manchester United in the 1-1 draw with Chelsea back in October 2022. According to The Athletic, the England international has now returned to training with United's first team on Tuesday. This development will delight the supporters of the Red Devils as the club is in serious need of attacking reinforcement with Cristiano Ronaldo's departure and Anthony Martial's fragile record with injuries. Erik ten Hag was short of options up front. Martial has been a regular starter in the last few games, but the manager has been forced to take him off much before the full time to make sure that he does not get injured again. The Premier League giants signed Dutch striker Wout Weghorst for the remainder of the season, which showed their desperate need to boost the attacking options. Sancho's unavailability in recent weeks was not down to injury, but to his alarming dip in form. The 22-year-old started the season brightly. He played a pivotal role in United's victory over Liverpool and Arsenal early in the campaign. It finally looked like the talented winger is ready to show why he is so highly rated in the world of football. However, his form regressed drastically and he lost his starting berth in the team. Ten Hag wanted the youngster to gain his confidence and magic touch back. To find his old self again, the manager sent Sancho to the Netherlands for a unique individual training program. United are the only English top-flight team who are competing in all 4 competitions. This means that having a quality squad depth is crucial so that the team can fight for every title. Hopefully, this reset will help Sancho to get back to his best and show why United splashed £73 million to sign him from Borussia Dortmund. Man United loanee Dean Henderson suffers thigh injury, out for around 6 weeks. Manchester United loanee Dean Henderson has suffered a grade 2 thigh injury that will rule him out of action for 4 to 6 weeks, according to Manchester Evening News. The 25-year-old sustained the injury during Nottingham Forest 2-0 Premier League win over Leicester City last week, and the severity of the setback has now been revealed. The England international has suffered a grade 2 tear in his thigh that could keep him sidelined for up to 6 weeks. As a result, Forest are looking for a short-term replacement. The goalkeeper joined Steve Cooper's Man on a season-long loan last summer. Shortly after signing, he made explosive comments over United's handling of him last season. Henderson accused the club's hierarchy and manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer over false promises, and it's likely that we may not see him again in a Red Devils shirt in the future. For now, he is contracted to the club and United will be hoping that he can return to full fitness in the near future, such that he can finish the campaign on a high note. Henderson's goalkeeping heroics have helped Forest steer 5 points clear of the drop zone. The club could be tempted to sign him permanently if they beat the drop. There could also be more high-profile interest in his services in the summer. United will be hoping for a bidding war such that they can secure a handsome transfer fee. David De Gea looks on course to continue as United's number one next term amid his exceptional form. The Spaniard has been told to accept a pay cut to prolong his stay. Manchester United in advanced negotiations to sign a 27-year-old Premier League right-back Kevin Mbabu. Manchester United are in advanced talks to sign Kevin Mbabu from Fulham in the January transfer window. That's according to a report from Tutto Mercato Web, who claimed that Man United boss Erik ten Hag is in prime position to bring the 27-year-old to Old Trafford ahead of Italian side Monza. The Dutchman is clearly keen to bring a top-class right-back to Man United this winter in order to provide more solid competition and cover for Diogo Dalot, and it seems as though the United manager has settled on one man in particular. TMW claimed that in the last few hours, Babu's potential transfer to United from Fulham is in the advanced negotiation stage. The 22-capped Switzerland only moved to the Premier League in the summer of 2022 when he joined Fulham from Wolfsburg. He has only made 6 league appearances for the Cottagers though, with 5 of them coming off the bench. Now, I feel as though this is somewhat of a strange signing. Babu hasn't been playing regularly for Fulham, so is he good enough for United? That really is debatable. The Swiss right-back does have the attributes needed to succeed in England though. He is 6 feet tall, with a really stocky build and is strong as an ox. The Fulham man possesses really impressive pace and is an attacking fullback in every sense, something that Ten Hag is desperate for. There is no mention of what the fee will be. If it's a reasonable price though, Kevin Mbabu may end up being a decent signing for Man United. The United fans may well have to trust Ten Hag with this one, it seems, and who knows, the Swiss defender might just find a new level entirely if he does indeed move to Old Trafford. Spanish right-back from Real Valladolid Ivan Fresneda being eyed by Manchester United. Manchester United have joined the race for Spain under-19 international from Real Valladolid Ivan Fresneda, according to Football Insider. The 18-year-old is attracting interest from Premier League rivals Arsenal and Newcastle United. He is one of the most promising youngsters in La Liga at the moment. Juan José Rojo Martin's team are resigned to losing Fresneda in the ongoing transfer window. The Piquela are fearful of the right-back's £8.8 million release clause being triggered in January. The 18-year-old has broken into Valladolid's first team in the current campaign. This season, he has featured 11 times in all competitions for the Spanish outfit. In the last 4 La Liga matches, the Spain under-19 international has played the full 90 minutes. However, they are currently battling relegation, sitting 17th in the league table. United's right-back area has been occupied by Diogo Dalot in the current campaign. The Portugal international has firmly established himself in Erik ten Hag's plans. The 23-year-old has started in a majority of our fixtures this season. As a result, the former FC Porto star's involvement has led to other players getting less and less game time. Aaron Wan-Bissaka hardly touched the goal for the Old Trafford side before the 2022 World Cup, but with Dalot sidelined, the 25-year-old has taken the Portuguese national's place in the team on several occasions. The England under-21 international has been decent in the opportunities he has been given. However, the former Crystal Palace star evidently will not want to play second fiddle to Dalot. Therefore, if Wan-Bissaka decides to leave, Fresneda looks like a decent option for United to go after. However, it remains to be seen whether the Red Devils will be able to capture the 18-year-old signature amidst interest from other top sides. Man United very much in the running to sign West Ham United midfielder Declan Rice. Manchester United are very much in the running to sign West Ham midfielder Declan Rice during the summer transfer window, journalist Jacob Steinberg claims. The Red Devils bolstered their midfield with Casemiro and Christian Eriksen in the last transfer window, and the duo have been hugely impressive over the current season. Casemiro has cemented the number 6 role ahead of the likes of Scott McTominay and Fred, but there is still speculation that the club could pursue another defensive midfielder. Rice has been long linked with a move to Old Trafford, and Steinberg claims that they are very much in the running to sign the Hammers star, who is Arsenal's top summer target. The Red Devils have laid some of the groundwork for a summer move. Rice has also been on Chelsea's radar, but he is unlikely to prioritize Champions League football next term. Rice is widely regarded as one of the best holding midfielders in the Premier League. He is currently in a relegation battle with the Hammers, but has still fared well in the division. As per Squawka, the 24-year-old is the only player in the top flight to register over 20 tackles, 20 interceptions, 20 clearances, 20 shots, while creating 20 chances this season. He has also won possession more than anyone else in the league, 178. If United were to sign Rice this summer, he could play alongside Casemiro, with Eriksen being used in rotation. Rice is primarily a defensive midfielder, but has the knack of making quality forward runs. With the right coaching and positional freedom, he could also improve his goal contributions. At 24, the England star still has a high ceiling. He would be an ideal signing for United, as he would not need much time to adapt. With 186 Premier League appearances to his name, it has been reported that he could be available for £70 million, but the Hammers could look for a higher sum. He is currently contracted until June 2024, but there is an option for another year. David Moyes' side will most likely want a bidding war between United, Chelsea and Arsenal for their prized asset. United will need to be proactive to beat their rivals to his services. Sir Jim Ratcliffe enters Man United takeover race. British billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe has confirmed that he has entered the Manchester United takeover race through an official statement to the Times. The business magnate has been linked with the Red Devils for the past 18 months, but he has yet to make a serious approach to purchase the club. Back in October 2022, the 70-year-old said that he was no longer interested in buying United, as the Glazers were not considering a sale. However, his stance has now changed, with the Glazers making it public in November that they are open to parting ways. A spokesperson for Sir Jim Ratcliffe told the Times, "We have formally put ourselves into the process." Sir Jim Ratcliffe has been a United fan from his boyhood days, and he is now prepared to make a genuine takeover bid after missing out on buying Chelsea. His company, Ineos, made a £4.25 billion bid to purchase the Blues, but the offer was rejected out of hand, considering the Rainy Group had already picked their preferred buyer. A consortium led by Todd Bowley officially won the bidding process. Sir Jim has now entered the race for United and has made his intent clear from the off. It's highly likely that Ineos CEO will bid alongside a consortium, and it remains to be seen whether they make the highest bid on the table to the Glazer. The Rainy Group are in charge of the Red Devils takeover as well. While there is no time scale, the club could be sold for £6 to £7 billion before the end of March. I will be uploading daily Man United news show, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.